Hurricane Fiona is expected to hit Bermuda hard as a Category 4 storm as early as tomorrow. But when it saturated Puerto Rico earlier this week, it did extensive damage as a Category 1 storm and set back the modest progress made since the island was hit by Hurricane Maria 5 years ago. William Brangham reports on how the storm has affected communities across the island.
Just days ago, these lakes between houses were in fact roads. Since then, Hurricane Fiona has moved on from Puerto Rico, leaving the island and its residents to reckon with the damage left behind. For Zulma Vasquez, the memories and fear she felt 5 years ago with Hurricane Maria came rushing back.
When Maria happened, it was nighttime, and only my mom and I remained. She was 93 years old, bedridden, disabled, and we almost drowned. I couldn't leave her. I thought this was going to be the same, or worse.
She had finally rebuilt her roof before Fiona hit, and this time it withstood the storm. She was one of the lucky ones. Many homes across the island were badly damaged. Vasquez lives in the fishing town of Los Naranjos in Vega Baja. It's located in the wetlands between the Cibuco River and a natural reserve. Founded by freed slaves over 100 years ago, it's a tight-knit, family-oriented community. Carla Medina, one of Vasquez's neighbors and mother of two, has to sweep up Fiona's mess. The storm dumped an estimated 20 to 30 inches of rain across the island. The Cibuco overflowed its banks and sent 2 feet of water into her home. To save what she could, Medina stacked furniture on top of her bed. During the storm, she fled to her mom's house because it's on higher ground. Ricardo Laureano works on flood control and other projects here. He says, in a warming world, these kinds of disasters will only become more common.
People need to start being more aware of how we need to manage climate change. We can extend our lives if we do a good job restoring the ecosystem. That's what we need here.
Marisa Rojas, a local community leader, says the aftermath of these storms is always the real challenge.
One of the biggest impacts are the floods. Many times, people don't even know where it's going to come from. During Maria, the effect was the next day, not during the hurricane.
For many, it will be a long and bumpy road to recovery. As the sun goes down in Los Naranjos, volunteers distribute food and drinking water for those who need it. About 40% of the island still doesn't have potable water. But this aid isn't enough to calm the greater feeling of gloom here.
We have no water, no electricity. We are in the ends of time.
It's even worse on the other side of the island, where the storm has left its mark on Yauco. Located in the southwest, it was one of the hardest hit towns. Cesar Ramos just bought a house here, about a month before Fiona badly damaged it.
We were told that this area was flood-prone, but not to this magnitude. And what we're dealing with now, that surprised me. We were not prepared.
Now, having strengthened into a Category 4 storm, Fiona is making its way north. Heavy winds have damaged Turks and Caicos after dumping heaps of rain on the Dominican Republic. It's set to hit Bermuda next. But the communities Fiona has torn apart along the way are now left to pick up the pieces. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm William Brangham.